Selamat datang kembali di YouTube channel Benny Krispiantoro. Masih bersama saya untuk mempelajari bahasa Inggris. Jangan lupa buat teman-teman yang belum klik subscribe, like, share, and comment, silahkan untuk mengklik subscribe. Sehingga apabila saya mengupdate video-video selanjutnya akan muncul otomatis di YouTube teman-teman notifikasi ya dari video-video saya sehingga tidak ketinggalan update dari YouTube Benny Krispiantoro ini. Pada pertemuan kali ini kita akan membahas tentang letter of request and letter of complaint. Ya, jadi teman-teman kita mempelajari tentang bagaimana menulis surat permintaan dan surat keluhan. Ya, ini sangat penting sekali, terutama bagi teman-teman yang ingin mengirimkan surat permintaan kepada pihak-pihak lain dan juga surat keluhan apabila teman-teman mau atau ingin memberikan keluhan terhadap barang atau produk yang teman-teman beli atau yang dikirimkan ke teman-teman. Oke, the length of the letter. Yang pertama adalah berkaitan dengan panjang pendeknya surat. Ya, panjang pendeknya surat yang pertama too short, jangan terlalu pendek, too long, jangan terlalu panjang, dan juga pastikan surat teman-teman itu memiliki panjang yang tepat. Too short atau terlalu pendek. Ini dia contohnya ya. Dear Sir, thank you for your inquiry. We have a wide selection of watches which we are sure you will like. We will be sending a catalog soon. Yours faithfully. Ini adalah contoh surat yang terlalu pendek, teman-teman, sehingga termasuk ke kategori surat yang tidak baik. Kemudian surat yang terlalu panjang, ya. Sebelum itu too short, ya. Ini ada penjelasan selanjutnya. The explanation of too short, penjelasan surat terlalu pendek. There are several points that are missing or not included in the example letter. So the letter becomes too short and lacks information about what is expected by the sender of the letter. If you observe, in the example letter, there is no reference to the date of the letter from the sender regarding what request is being made. Ideally, the catalog should be sent along with the reply letter. However, the letter states that the catalog will be sent soon. This makes the sender of the request letter wait for the catalog to arrive. Such a situation can disrupt the activities of the sender of the request letter because in business they have to wait until the catalog arrives. Kemudian ini adalah contoh surat yang termasuk ke dalam kategori terlalu panjang, ya. Dear Mr. Smith, thank you very much for your inquiry of 28 January, which we received today. We often receive inquiry from large stores and always welcome them, particularly at the beginning of the year that you will be stocking for this year. We have enclosed our newest catalog and are sure you will be extremely impressed by the wide range of watches that we stock. You will see that they range from traditional movements to the latest in digital timepieces and include range for men, women, and children with prices that, ya, ini teman-teman termasuk kategori yang terlalu panjang karena berlebihan dalam menjelaskannya. Ya, ini kelanjutannya ada sekitar 4 paragraf teman-teman, diakhiri dengan kata yours sincerely. Penjelasannya adalah there are several unnecessary elements in the example letter, making it long and wordy. Also, we can observe that the sender of the letter tries to provide detailed information in a tone that promotes their company. However, the letter uses too many words that could be expressed with simpler but clear language. In English, we would say that the letter is too wordy. Ya, jadi letternya, suratnya terlalu banyak kata-kata yang tidak diperlukan. Kemudian, it is important to remember that in writing business letters, it is not necessary to be overly long and wordy, but rather brief and to the point using simple language, words that are easy to understand and not ambiguous and clear. For example, in the letter, the writer does not need to mention which countries the company has sold its products to. As you probably know, we deal with countries from East to Europe and Latin America, or the company motto, which is not relevant to requests from the potential customer. For example, our motto, a household word, time for everyone. These details have no connection with the reply letter to the potential customer's request. The writer should be direct and to the point regarding the matter requested in the potential customer's letter. Kemudian yang berikutnya adalah the right length. Ya, ini panjang pendeknya surat yang sesuai ya. Contoh, Dear Mr. Smith, thank you for your inquiry of 28th of January. Yeah, we have enclosed our latest catalog and price list giving details of CIF Jakarta, Indonesia prices, discount, and delivery dates. Kemudian diakhiri dengan yours sincerely. Penjelasannya adalah your letter should not be too short or too long. Simply convey the necessary information if you are writing a request letter and provide the information that the potential customer is seeking if you are writing a reply letter to a request. Kemudian yang kedua, setelah panjang pendeknya surat adalah the accuracy of the letter. Write your letter by including or inserting clear and necessary information for the recipient of the letter. Use simple sentences that are easy for the reader to understand. Use a clear and polite style of language by using formal language. Your letter must be clear and not contain double meanings. Be careful when using abbreviations and numbers. Writing numbers below 10 must be written using letters, while writing numbers above 10 can be written using numbers but must be explained in letters written in parentheses. For example, the number 102 can be written using numbers and written in parentheses as 102 or 102. Writing the number 9 must be written using letters, namely 9, and should not use numbers. Kemudian yang keempat berikutnya adalah numbers or figures. It's important to understand that the decimal separator in America and England is a point or a period. However, almost all European countries use a comma as the decimal separator, as is the case in Indonesia. For example, US and UK write 4.555. France write 4,555. To avoid confusion about the meaning of the numbers you write, no matter what the letter is addressed to, it's advisable to also write them in parentheses with words. For example, 10 million or $10,575.90. Kemudian yang kelima adalah abbreviations or acronyms. Abbreviation can be very useful in letter writing, but commonly use abbreviation in business. The abbreviation must be understood by both the sender and the recipient of the letter. For example, you will use the abbreviation ASAP for the phrase as soon as possible. You must be sure that the recipient of your letter understands that ASAP is as soon as possible. If unsure, it's best not to abbreviate the word. Kemudian bagaimana menuliskan surat request atau surat permintaan? Ya, yang pertama adalah opening sentence, content of the letter, and closing. Opening sentence, tell your supplier what sort of firm you are Here are examples of expressions you may use. Number 1, we are a cooperative society located in Jakarta. Our company is a subsidiary of Universal Needs Business and specialize in blah blah blah. We are one of the big business chains in chemical industry. Kemudian, tell how you heard about the firm you are writing to. You may have the information from your associates, or maybe that they were recommended to you by a consulate or trade association. Look at the following expressions you may use. We are given your name by Hoteliers Association in Surabaya. You were recommended to us by Mr. Jeremy King. We are advised by Marco and partner based in Bandung, Indonesia, that you are interested in supplying blah blah blah. Kemudian yang ketiga adalah it is also possible that you use other references, and the following expressions are the examples for you. For example, number 1, we were impressed by the selection of your gardening tools product that you displayed on your stand this year's gardening exhibition held in Jakarta. Ya, ini contoh yang kedua. Kemudian yang berikutnya adalah content of the letter atau isi surat. In the body of the letter, we must remember that the letter we write is a request or inquiry letter. There are various kinds of request letters as follows: asking for catalog, asking for price list, asking for prospectuses, asking for details, asking for sample or demonstration, asking for discount, suggesting methods of payment, asking for approval, and asking for estimate. Ya, itu adalah contoh-contoh dari surat permintaan. Kemudian yang berikutnya asking for catalog, price list, and prospectus. Ya, teman-teman bisa melihat ya bahwa dalam menuliskan request catalog, you don't need to provide too much information about yourself or your company. The important thing is that if the letterhead or company information such as address, phone number, fax number, and email address are not printed on the letter, make sure to write it clearly and completely. Kemudian contohnya, ya, ini dia contohnya. Could you please send your current catalog and price list for the coming exhibition stand held in Jakarta? Ya, ada sampai 6 contoh. Berikutnya adalah asking for details. Ya, when writing a letter requesting detailed information about a product or service, you must be specific and clearly state what you need. Ya, ini adalah contohnya teman-teman. We are replying to your advertisement in the November edition of Fashion and Fashion. We would like to know more about the model and the latest design which you offered at a low price, dan seterusnya. Kemudian asking for samples or demonstration. You may want to see the materials or items listed in the brochure, or perhaps you want to see the product before placing an order. Kita lihat contoh ungkapan yang bisa kita gunakan untuk menuliskan surat permintaan informasi lebih detail. Ya, contohnya adalah number 1, when replying, could you please enclose a sample of your product? Kemudian contoh yang lain ada asking for discount, suggesting for methods of payment and terms. Ya, ini dia contohnya teman-teman. We usually deal on 30% trade discount basis with an additional quantity discount for order 1,000 units. Kemudian ada writing letter of request inquiry, ya, asking for goods on approval, on sale or return. Contoh ungkapannya adalah your leaflet advertising your latest publication of history magazines interested us, and we would like to stock of the publications. However, we would only consider placing an order provided it was on the usual basis of sale or return. Please let us know if this is acceptable and we will send you our official order. Kemudian yang berikutnya ada beberapa contoh tenders, ya, berkaitan dengan iklan. Kemudian ada contoh asking for an estimate or tender. Ini dia contoh frase untuk menutup request letter ya. Closing, thank you for your attention. We hope to hear from you in the near future. We would be grateful for an early reply. Finally, we would like to point out that delivery before Christmas is essential and hope that you can offer us that guarantee. Here are examples of phrases to close a letter with the hope of future business if the requested information can be fulfilled by the prospective customer. Ya, contohnya adalah number 6, if the product is satisfactory, we will place further orders with you in the near future. Kemudian bagaimana menulis surat permintaan atau writing a letter of request? Ya, ini ada kalimat pembuka, opening sentence. Ya, we are in Jakarta. Our company is, we are one of, ya. Kemudian isi content ya. Would you let us have your, we would appreciate. Kemudian penutup closing ya. Thank you for your attention. We hope to hear from you in the near future dan seterusnya. Kemudian contoh surat permintaan seperti ini ya. Ini pengirimnya adalah Dennis Jackson, Marketing Director. Kemudian isinya ya, I'm writing to you today to request information on your company's leather products. Ya, dituliskan regards. Siapa pengirimnya? Jesse Carter, Production Manager. Kemudian menuliskan surat permintaan ya, ada kalimat pembuka, ada isi, dan kemudian ada closing. Kemudian berikutnya adalah surat keluhan teman-teman. Kalau tadi surat permintaan, sekarang surat keluhan. Deskripsikan barang atau jasa yang teman-teman beli dengan menggunakan kalimat I'm writing to ask. Katakan detail tentang item atau service yang dibeli, kapan, di mana, dan jumlah biaya. Contoh, this situation is causing us a great deal of inconvenience. Kemudian jelaskan masalahnya dan tindakan apa yang telah dilakukan. I would like to point out that. Kemudian jelaskan apa yang Anda inginkan sebagai solusi dari masalah tersebut. I hope to receive a complete refund soon. I would appreciate if you could look into this matter. Ini adalah contoh complaint letter teman-teman, dari mulai salutation, ya, kemudian pengantar, kemudian body atau konten, kemudian sampai ke closing, ya. Kemudian contoh balasan surat komplainnya seperti ini ya. Dear customer, thank you for your letter alerting us to problem you have been having with our store in Springfield. I am sorry you have been subjected to such a frustrating series of events. We pride ourselves on responding to customers' concerns very quickly, so what you have experienced is inexcusable. I have spoken with our manager in Springfield and have instructed him to give you a full refund plus 20% of your next purchase. I extend my own apologies for the inconvenience this problem has caused you. It is apparent that we need to train our holiday help more thoroughly. I wish you an enjoyable holiday season. Regards. Ya, itu saja teman-teman penjelasan dari saya berkaitan dengan bagaimana cara menulis surat permintaan dan surat keluhan. Thank you for watching. Jangan lupa bagi teman-teman yang belum subscribe, silakan untuk subscribe. Thank you. Semoga teman-teman diberikan kesehatan, keberkahan, dan kelancaran rezeki. Amin. See you when I see you. Thank you.